The college student's letters. The first letter arrived on a Tuesday, the kind of day that stretched endlessly, filled with the hum of the coffee machine in the common room and the faint scent of old books. I had just moved into my dorm, the walls still bare except for a single framed photo of my parents on the nightstand. The letter was folded neatly, the paper slightly yellowed at the edges, as if it had been tucked away for a while. I hesitated before opening it, my fingers brushing the seal. Inside, the words were soft, almost hesitant. I miss you. I miss the way your laugh sounds when you're not trying to be funny. I miss the way you look at me like I'm the only person in the world. I can't wait to see you again. Just you and me. No one else. I read it over and over, my heart fluttering. It felt like a secret, something I wasn't supposed to have. But then, on Thanksgiving break, the letters changed. The words grew heavier, the tone darker. The next one read, I've been dreaming about you. Not the way you dream when you're sleepy, but the way you dream when you're awake and you can't stop thinking about someone. I know what you're thinking, and it's making me so hard. I don't know how to stop, but I don't want to. I didn't open them after that. I hid them in a shoebox under my bed, the wood creaking as I slid it in. The shoebox smelled faintly of old paper and something else. Something musty, like the back of a textbook that had been left in the sun too long. I told myself it was just a phase, that he was just being dramatic. But then the letters grew worse. One read, I think about you all the time. Not just when I'm alone, but when I'm with other people. When I'm eating, when I'm laughing, when I'm... I stopped reading. The words were too close to what I had seen in the movies. The way the camera lingered on the way a man's eyes followed a woman's every move. I didn't want to know, but I did anyway. The next letter was even darker. I want you. Not just to be friends, not just to be around. I want to touch you, to feel you, to know that you're mine. And I don't care if anyone else knows. I don't care if you get hurt. I just want you. I tore it up. The pieces fell to the floor, and I stepped on them, my sneakers scuffing against the shreds. But the shoebox was still there, hidden beneath the bed, and I knew it was only a matter of time before someone found it. I heard her footsteps in the hallway before she burst into my room, her heels clicking against the linoleum. She was smiling, but it wasn't the kind of smile that made me feel safe. It was the kind of smile that made me want to hide. Open them, she said, her voice dripping with satisfaction. Let's see what this wicked girl has been writing. I shook my head. I don't want to. She grabbed the shoebox, tossed it onto my bed, and tore it open. The letters spilled out, and she read them aloud, loud enough for the whole house to hear. The words echoed in the room, and I could feel the weight of them pressing down on me, like the weight of 1,000 eyes. You're so beautiful, she quoted, her voice dripping with mockery. I can't stop thinking about you. The sisters in the next room giggled, their laughter sharp and cruel. My father, who had been silent the whole time, finally spoke. You're a slut, he said, his voice steady. And you know it. My mother clapped her hands. Good. Now the whole world knows. I didn't tell anyone. Not even when she started waking me at 3 a.m., whispering in my ear about how I was possessed, how I was her to take. Not when she made me watch her read the letters to the younger girls, their faces wide with horror, their voices rising in unison as if they were all part of the same secret. Not when she told them I was going to hell. I lasted until I was 18. Then I left. I didn't look back. But the letters stayed with me. They were in the shoebox hidden beneath my bed, and sometimes when I'm alone I wonder, was it just me? Or did he really think I'd be okay with it? The words are still there, waiting to be read, waiting to be torn up again. And sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder if I was ever really safe. If I was ever really free.